So, load out Oslo complete. Only a short hop tonight to Gothenburg. It's handy to pile the rubbish up where you want to turn. Yeah, I can't remember what I said about here before. I haven't been here in 10 years, 11 years. And it's all changed completely. There's all new building work going around. I don't recognise anything. At least the roads will be clear now. One advantage being one of the last away. Completely oblivious to the truck coming up behind them. Hey ho. Oh. About between 3.5 and 4 hours to Gothenburg from here, with the border. It's a nice short drive to end it all, and then we're on a 45-hour break in Gothenburg, so we can leave. Excuse me, Sunday morning for home. E6 Gothenburg. Oh, crikey! Hell of a lump. Didn't see that. Stuff here. There's a new Case File podcast out. It's going to be the first thing I listen to tonight. Right, I'm going to turn this off then and get Case File on the go. We're just crossing the river, which separates Norway from Sweden, and customs is just down here on the right from memory. So the other truck that is with me on my paperwork should already be there because he left the gig before me. There we are, Sweden. There's a whole raft of black trucks in here at the moment. Well, there might not be actually. Pretty empty. Right, let's go and get this done. Okay, so I don't think I've ever actually said before, so very quickly before I get going again. This is an ATA Carne, well, an American one. And basically, there's this paperwork here, which is what we fill in, and there's an import and an export, and then a re-export and a re-import for each group as such. So as you can see here, it's been imported from America into Germany, I think it was, yeah, Bremen, and then it's been exported into Latvia, or exported from Latvia into Russia, and then out of Russia, and so on and so forth. So that's how, basically, a carnet is for goods that are going to be re-exported again, so not consumables like food, pyro, you know, expendable stuff like that. It's all stuff that's going in and coming out again. So that's what a carnet is. So I'm now going to hit the road and get myself down to Gothenburg. No, I didn't think you did. I'm just saying, you ready?
Take it. You can hear me and I can't hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm just saying, are you ready?
You can hear me then, right?
Yeah, I can, yeah. So this is it, the final drive home. Gothenburg. It was last night. Me and Sam are both loaded for London. So Sunday morning, we're on the Monday night boat from the Hook of Holland to Harwich. And then tip Tuesday and run home. So this will be the end of Sweden then, as we head towards a bridge. We've done 3 hours 20 driving, so plan on going to Køge, I think is how it's pronounced. Køge, as the British call it. There's a truck stop there, a truck parking area I should say. It's just a Burger King and not a great deal else, but just want to have a 45-minute break because we're not going to make the next boat in our time. But it's been quite funny really, because of the weather conditions. It's really nice and clear. We've been getting a lot of interference on the CB of some Yorkshire people and getting snippets of their conversation. I think Sam can hear a lot more than what I can, bizarrely. It's just quite funny really. It's just amazing what radio waves can do, I suppose, some days. That's the customs area on the right hand side. Oh dear. Ooh, excuse me. Looking forward to a good meal on the boat for tea. They do a good schnitzel béarnaise, so I think I'm going to treat myself to one of them with a bit of salad. Lovely, lovely. So this is what happens when you're stupid and don't read any signs. This is the lane for trucks with a Brobiz box that beeps and lets you through automatically, and this clever idiot has decided to go down in his car. What an absolute tool.
You go past, just let me know if I take UTA.
Couldn't see any signs. I'll just nip down here and wait for you.
you, bless her. All good. The green.
Perfect.
Very bizarre, is that, hey?
Well, that'll be our 2-minute delay. So I filmed it before, and I might as well just leave it running now. Why not? Because this bridge just always amazes me. I think it's fantastic. Hell of a bit of engineering. And for anyone who hasn't seen it on any other videos, this is the...
I came over here, I think I was homeward bound for, after Metallica. I was in a very good mood.
This is the border between Denmark and Sweden, halfway across here. Very nice too.
You sent me some soppy message as I was then driving over it.
And it's, I think you can see that, hopefully, but it's bridge.
Completely out of the blue, it wasn't like you'd sent it to me because you knew I was going over it or anything like that. It was just completely, I don't know, very sweet message you sent me, and that couldn't have been better timing because I was enjoying the view.
There you go, let's see, I'm an old romantic. So yeah, this is a bridge that then descends into a tunnel, which is quite impressive, I think.
I'm going homeward bound and I'm following you.
There you go, you see. I do like this bridge.
Me too, I really like it.
It's nice to do this in the daylight and in the summertime. Island hopping on the way down to get the ferry. Lovely shimmering water there on the right hand side. I don't know if you can see all that well. And then the next bridge, I believe this used to be called the Mirror Bridge, although surely that must have been the original one, because apparently it was quite tight. You had to watch your mirrors when you were going past trucks going the other way. Stunning day. My friend who's in front has phoned up and said there's hardly any traffic on the ferries, so we should be able to sort of hopefully pretty much get down there and get straight on one kind of thing. It's now 4 o'clock, so by the time we get down towards Hamburg it'll be evening time, so being a Sunday shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully it'll be fairly quiet if there's a rush hour on a Sunday as such. Beautiful drive down here, love it. So this is the beginning of the end of Denmark as such for us. There we are, put garden. Fingers crossed it's still empty. I mean it's been really quiet actually, even for cars. So on. So hopefully it'll be. There's been quite a bit go the other way just recently, so I guess the ferry's just been in and we've probably missed it. It's not the end of the world. Right, let's get booked in. Right, so that's booked on. train coming off the boat. That's good timing. So yeah, you'll notice as we go on there's train lines actually on the ferry, and that's the reason why. Here we are in Germany. God, it's busy this end. It's a good job we're not going the other way. It's rammed. Give us a shout when you're past customs waiting there. So it's been a pretty good run. We're going to call it a day at Citizen. That's where Sam's bought her toll collect and till. Excuse me. Could have possibly got a little bit further, but it's a bit of an iffy one really, until we get that toll collect box sorted out. It's a bit sort of dodgy, so I think the plan is get the truck wash in the morning. Well, I'm definitely going to get mine done because it's filthy. I'm looking forward to a kip. So it's now 9:15, so I guess the truck wash will open at 7, so we could have a short break. I just need to check how far we've got left to go to the hook, but I think if we're up and about at that time. It's been a lovely evening, so I thought I'd just run the camera for a minute, just make the most of that sunshine. There is a truck dealer here, but I don't think they're a toll collect partner, which is a bit of a shame, because could have perhaps got it sorted out here. But not to worry. Yeah, 7 o'clock. Right in a minute.
I suppose everything's going to be closed, isn't it, as of Sunday?
The restaurant will be open, I would have thought. So we're just now in Citizen, getting the trucks washed on the way home. They're absolutely fucking flipping minging. So, but he's actually got the door open and probably doing all inside on the steps and everything. It's great. Right, so we're at Bremen. Just stopped and got Sam's German toll collect box sorted out. That's all up and running and working, so that's the result. So now off towards the boat again. Right, keep coming, there's nothing coming up that road. Unfortunately we're going to have to stop again for another 45-minute break. I tried to get somewhere a bit closer to the boat to get the box sorted, but no, everyone seems to be on holiday at the moment, so we went with here. Well, it's not the end of the world. We'll be down in the hook for about sort of 7 o'clock time for the night boat, so it's nothing too stressful. So it would have just been nice to have been able to sort of punch on down without stopping, but hey, we've got to stop and put some diesel in as well somewhere. Oh, look at that traffic. That's exactly the way we're going. Oh well, Germany, land of the Stau, as they say. We were queuing up in that a little bit already when we came off. So, I mean the TomTom 6250, as she's saying, there's a 5-minute delay for this, so there's no avoiding it really. It wouldn't be Germany if we didn't have a queue. even yesterday, when trucks were banned, there was still a queue. There's just as I'm sure you've seen before, there's just miles and miles of roadworks everywhere, and this one is pretty terrible for it at the moment. Well, I might as well stop filming now because we're just going to be queuing. Germany is just so busy. I mean, all that on the other side is because of the big accident a few kilometres back up the road. So that's all going to be coming off at the last slip road. We're about 3 kilometres, I think, from a set of roadworks, and 8 kilometres from where we want to turn off. They did have a alternative route signposted, but after trying that earlier and finding the slip road was closed, we've just decided not to bother and just stick with the main road, that regardless. Excuse me. So it's just turning into an awfully long day of queuing. I mean, I don't know how any German or anyone who does Germany all the time, they must be bolder than me, because I couldn't do it. It's just every single day it seems to be a massive queue and accident somewhere in Germany. Roadworks for days. It's just unreal. Ah, there we go. Oh, right. So 45 minutes done. Just under 3 hours to the boat, apparently. So this is the Dutch side. Oh, it's not the Dutch side. We had a quick bockwurst, one final one to tide us over till we get to the ferry. Oh, according to the truck, it's 37 degrees out there, which is a touch warm, I have to say. But I think that could well be just because I've been parked in the sunlight. But it is damn warm.
Oh, I meant to look in the back. Oh, never mind.
Ah, well, if there's time, we can do it before we go around on the ferry. Whew. So, journey is pretty much at an end. 4 of us now coming up for the night boat. So it should be a case of get down there, book on, drive on, job done. I hope. There's a fair old bloody queue around there, that's for certain. Going to be really busy tonight. so finally through migration control and all that. What's time now? 9:15. Bloody chaos. Anyway, hopefully we can get straight on the boat. I'm sure we will be. I'm hungry and I want to have a beer. Treat myself. So we are finito. Just unloaded at Neg Earth in London, or Park Royal. Now it's just time to head for home.
Sometimes it can be a right pain in the arse getting out of here.
The last bit, the very last bit. Gypsies are still here. I don't remember there being turbines on the right there. There was definitely one. I don't remember there being this many. Perhaps I'm just going mad. Could be the case. I'm sure these two on the left weren't there. To ask. That's a power station on the right hand side that burns chicken muck. I used to go in there on the bulk haulage many years ago. Oh, that smells. I'll tell you what though, that gig in Madrid smells worse than what that place does. At least you're expecting it in there. Right.